Robert Kiyosaki discovered is this: among these 4 quadrants, the first quadrant is employees. Right? The first quadrant of wealth is employee. And the first thing he stated in this quadrant is that everyone in that quadrant, what they are much concerned about is to have a job. Go to school, graduate with a good grade, look for a job, and remain there. And let's be frank with ourselves. What are they trying to do? They are trying to avoid risks. They are looking for great benefit. They want to be promoted. But they have never thought of freedom from working. Everybody that is an employee, according to Robert Kiyosaki, will remain an employee forever, except he begin to think differently. Because the wealth quadrant was designed in such a way that you can't cross from here to here until you begin to think differently. The employee, whether you like it or not, we have a good job, but he cannot be paid until he work. The question now you have to ask yourself is this: how can you be free financially if you have to keep on working? That means the day you cannot work, you become poor. That's how there are many people that they are earning millions every month, but the day sickness catch them, that day they stop paying them. My uncle in Abuja, he was working with Central Bank of Nigeria. My mother know him. Your elder sister husband, this man was a billionaire. Hey Abba, you know him now. We are cousin, but you know now, right? Bastard billionaire. Do you know that sickness caught this man? After sickness caught him, this man, what? He was sick for how many years? For more than 5 years, he could not go to job again. Somebody that was a billionaire returned back to nothing, because no work, no office will pay you for not working. The guy was in a level that he was earning millions, but immediately when he could not work again, he returned back to poverty. Today, you have to sell almost everything. Sorry to say this, I don't even know whether any of the children can even watch me. There was a time they packed all their clothes and came to Ibu house. This is a man that all of us, first time in my life for me to stay in somebody's house. My parents sent me out to go and, you know, all this kind of say, when you are growing, they will say, go and stay in somebody's house and help them. Like, of course, you get family, we get money pass you, may you go there. Now their house and carry me go for Abuja. But you know what I was doing there now? You know now. I was stealing their money now. I was stealing their money. Baba, you have money now. I will enter the room and carry money. I stole. Use that money to find girlfriends in Abuja. They have different supermarkets. I will carry later and go. Buy everything. It's our own. Not our own. I'm own. But when this man can no longer work, everything crumbles. Houses crumble, business crumble, everything crumble. That's the problem with that quadrant. You are an employer. So long as you are an employer without an investment, without other things, if you stop working, you become poor. That's what I'm saying. I just need to understand this. As I'm talking to you now, I don't want to say the other part of the life now. The man has died. The family is not easy now. Let's be frank with you. So don't just remain an employee. As you are being employed, think of investment. Think of other things you can be doing. Think of saving money for the future. Do you understand now? You can never save enough for the future. The future sometimes can be terrible. So save as plenty as you can. Gather, borrow more vessel, the man said. The angel said that. The prophet told them. The second quadrant of the Kiyosaki is self-employed. Self-employed. As a self-employed person, you have a job, you own a job, you are an expert. In fact, sometimes you are even given a department to run in an organization. But let's be frank, you are still a worker. So all these lawyers, barrister, doctors, you are still an expert. You are well respected in the department, but you are just an expert in the department. You are okay, for instance, HOD of a department, dean of a faculty. Now big name Abi is still an employee. The only difference between him and you is that he has stayed longer as an employee. So now he feels he's self-employed. But even him is not yet free because he must work. The goal is to come to a realm where you don't have to work and money is coming. Because you can truly be financially free when you don't have to directly be involved and money can come. If not, so long as you have to be involved, at the tail end is your life that you will lose, and yet again the money will not be enough. I am an expert. Well done, expert, but you must work. Because with all your expertise, if you don't work, you can't get paid. How can you be free financially, truly, if you always have to appear at a job? Sometimes it wonders me how people are experts and they cannot think entrepreneurship. If you are an expert, you can become a consultant. If you are that important in an organization to become a dean, or go start a school. How can I grow to be a dean in a school and I will not start even his primary school start? Now you are not thinking differently now. How many people graduated, became professors in a school, retired in that school? They don't have even primary school. It's an insult. You did VC of a university 3 times. You don't have a secondary school, you don't have a primary school. You are a disgrace. You will die as a self-employed person or as an employee. You will be poor. So you have to be able to have this mentality. Because the next level we enter, and that's where the entrepreneurship begins to. Because until you are an entrepreneur, you can never be financially free. You must begin to think of a way to begin to make money. You are a professor. What is wrong with writing books and sell it? If you are writing books and selling, you are getting money even when you are sleeping, because money must come. Me, I'm not against lecturers selling handout, because we bought handout too. Let them sell. It's their own work. Are you the one paying them their salary? But I have problem with lecturers selling handout that will not pass us. If you sell handout, I beg pass us. Whether we feel, I beg pass us. I beg, show us mercy. Buy your handout, there should be some mark. I beg. Will they help you? So the sincere truth is that you must devise means to which money can come as you offer value. I'm self-employed. Good. But sir, if you don't have other ways that money can flow, even when you are not there, it's a problem. Because what about the day that you are sick? The day that you can no longer work? They will cast you away. They will forget that you are the professor in the department. They will forget that you are the dean. They will cast you away. That is a challenge. Do you know that you can start a school? Some people start extramural lesson before you know they have started school already. People are coming for extramural lesson. 20 people, 30 people. A lady told me she has 50 students under her extramural. I said, you are running a school already. 50 students. I beg, can I make you the proprietor, be what the headmaster? Let's start school. 50 people come to register under you. Now only you did a school, there's a grace upon you for entrepreneurship. Start a school, you overtake. People that start a school, they don't have 2 heads. That's why I say I will open school. School now is business. I will open primary school, secondary school, kindergarten, crèche. But now there the money day. I will open university. I will open polytechnic. I'm not doing PhD for nonsense. So now business they worry me so. When I be a professor, I will be the chancellor. Let me see who will stop me. My PhD is not mago pay money and get. I want to suffer and get it. When I suffer and get it, when I write professor, you won't argue with me. But how can you be a professor and yet again you are not thinking of how to make money? What are you professoring for? Senior advocate of nonsense. You are a son. You are a son, no chamber. You don't get chamber. You can't even look for case. Slap somebody and do something.